All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 26 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JGGen24, and today we're going to be continuing on with my grind of the multiplayer 3 program. So if you guys don't recall from yesterday, we made even more progress than what I made in the first day that I grinded this program. I was at 25,000 XP. Now I'm at 65,000, and thankfully a lot of that was due to this. But at the same time, it was also getting a lot of hits, some strikeouts, some runs, not a lot of runs, but some runs, and a lot of parallel XP as well. So as you can see, some of the missions here we're actually really close to completing. And once we complete them, then we should get the next few rewards, which is XP, show packs, a deluxe choice pack, Freddie Freeman, Bryce Harper. I mean, there's plenty of choice. There's lots of rewards to get here, and I'm not even halfway, or I'm close to being halfway. Ooh, excuse me, for the program. So we're going to be going on to ranked seasons. Just let me reset the game for battle by just dipping into battle royale for a second. And now we're going to go. But first thing I do want to show you guys, we have new storylines. I'm not going to do this on stream. I'm going to do this off stream. But we have 3 new Negro Leagues players that are added. We have Pete Hill, Preston Pete Hill, excuse me. We also have Ted Ratcliffe, also known as Double Duty. And then Willie James Wells, also known as El Diablo en Veracruz. So those are your 3 new Negro Leagues legends that were added just today. Like I said, I'm not going to play them on stream. I will do that off stream. But those are 3 new guys that, let's see if you can even add them to the program. You can add them, so because they're all right here. So if you add them, then all I need are like 2 of these guys, which could be Jonathan India, Corbin Carroll, Willie Mays, all those guys, and then I could get Jackie Robinson and add him to Miguel Cabrera's collection. So just another reason for me to go ahead and do that. Wait, where is Jackie? Is he not part of this? Oh, I thought he was. I guess not. Okay, so then never mind. Just getting Jackie Robinson will just mean getting a milestone, which I think I don't have any of, and getting one of them means that I only need 1 more. So it could be Tulowitzki, it could be Figgins. Certainly not going to be Miguel. At least not to get his voucher. So I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. All right. So you can see here, I've got my lineup set, ready to go. Let's hop into ranked seasons. Oh, wait. Hold on. First, it scares me every time I look at that and it says 0. If it says 0, I'm concerned. So what I'm looking for in this stream is definitely getting the 5 strikeouts that I mentioned yesterday. Getting the 5 strikeouts would put me at 10,000, and that would officially put me at halfway for the game. Or, I'm sorry, not for the game, for the program. So that would be nice. Great. I'm not the home team. Being the home team would have guaranteed me at least 9 innings of pitching. But oh well. So if you guys, I was just watching the Mets game, and truth be told, I thought they were going to lose this one, and But they are absolutely killing it right now, and the long ball is their best friend in this, just like it was the best friend for the Tigers in the first inning. That's how the Tigers got up 3-0 against Nolan McLean. But since then, the Mets have had AJ Ewing's first major league home run. They've had Brett Beatty hit a 2-run homer. That tied the game. And then after they took the lead on Juan Soto's RBI base hit, then Mark Vientos hit a 2-run shot that put them up 6-3, and that was the last I checked. I know they were 7-3, and I see now that Soto hit a solo shot at some point. So that I think it's now 8-3 New York. I will say though, I didn't think one of the plays was very questionable in that went against the Tigers. It was a play at third, and I think they upheld it because they initially called him out, and then they either let it stand or I think they let it stand. But that definitely that led to AJ Hinch from the Tigers getting ejected. And honestly, looking at the replay, I thought he was safe too. I thought the Tigers runner was safe. So I'm very surprised that they ruled in the Mets' favor for that one. But it's been downhill for the Tigers ever since then. Like one bad call, and the Tigers have just been in a free fall. I mean, the Mets are going to take advantage, and I'm certainly not going to be one to question it or anything because it did go in the Mets' favor. But I will say that I thought it should have been overturned. So I hope Bray watches that and knows that I'm at least on his, or I'm on the Tigers side. As a Mets fan, I think that was a bad call. But it is what it is, and now the Tigers are losing 8-3, potentially getting swept by the Mets. Still a long way to go, though. They're only in the 7th inning. Well, not a long way to go because they only have 2 innings left. Wow. Come on, Freddie. Strike 3, sit down. Here we go. 5 down, 1 down, 4 to go. Keep getting those strikeouts. Just take the out at first. Let's go. This is definitely the momentum that the Mets needed to build for for their upcoming series against the Yankees. I don't know how that series is going to go. I mean, it may very well be that they get swept, but at least having 3 games against, or having a 3-game sweep of the Tigers is definitely a step in the right direction. You need 3 runs in 18 innings, then the multiplayer program is done. Nice. I still have a long way to go. I'm only, once I get 5 strikeouts, I have 1 so far. Then I'll be halfway, but I really don't play this game outside of what you guys see me do on stream. I don't, other than I play franchise, I do that, yes. But aside from that, I really don't play Diamond Dynasty. Although I did do the championship game in the Cityscapes mini season, and with that I was able to get 5 I was able to get my 5th championship banner, so I was able to exchange that for 5 Ballin' as a Habit packs. So I was able to do that, but that was last night. Well, to be fair, Bray, I was just saying this earlier. That one play where the Tigers runner was called out at third and it stood. I think that was a wrong call. I think he should have been safe. And I think it's been downhill for the Tigers since then. In this game, at least. Because I don't think long after that, Beatty hit his home run. What do you mean, which one? You mean when Carson Bench stole and they initially called him out, but they overturned it. They said he was safe.
Inside, ball 2.
You're just missing one Red Sox player, then... Oh, you're talking about Vientos' bobble. Oh. Oh, I see. Strike 3. Sit down. No, he didn't have control of it. That's even me looking at that, I could tell he didn't have control. That was just a bad play by Mark Vientos. So what? You can't earn 1,000 stubs? 1,000 stubs is like nothing. No, see, I think the Mets got really screwed when that umpire called that Beatty challenged the pitch, even though he didn't. He didn't tap his helmet. And the umpire still called for an ABS review and basically screwed the Mets out of being able to challenge for the next 2, challenge any other pitches. That's where they got screwed. So if you want to say that was a makeup for, that calling the runner out was a makeup for that, I don't think that was a fair trade-off. Marcus Semien homer. Yeah, it's been the long ball for the Mets today. 9-4. Did McClain give up that final run, or did they take him out? Because if they, I mean, he's going to get the win, but, you know, it still affects whether or not he gets a quality start. Usually, if the starting pitcher gives up 3 or less runs in a start and they go like 7 innings, then it's a quality start. I think that's how it goes. Listen to me to trying to think about a stat that quite honestly doesn't even matter. But I'm not going to lie, I thought the game was over when McClain gave up the 3-run homer. When he did that, I was like, oh, geez, here we go. The Mets are going to lose. But I tell you what, Bray, the Tigers do have some pieces in there. I think you guys really have something special in who is it, Hunter Green? I mean, he's had 2 hits today. He's had a batting average over 300. He's been hitting well, so I think you guys got something in him.
That's ball 3. That's foul.
And I think the other one was Gage Workman, the prospect that the Tigers just called up. You know, he looks good too. He had 2 hits today against Nolan McClain, and coming from a Mets fan, that's pretty impressive.
He's out.
Okay, all right. All right, SB champ, whatever. I just, if you're literally 1 card away and you're willing to wait on it, you know, because I think there was a time where I put in a buy order for a card that was hard to get, and there were so many orders, but I was willing to put the buy order in and wait it out. And eventually I did get it. Because the price wasn't going to go down from where it was. It was pretty much at the max that it could be at. I've had a lot of perfect singles here.
That's inside.
While that's nice and all because it's getting me hits, I'd like to see more from it. I was going to strike out anyway on it, whether I swung or not. At least if I'm going to... See, I feel like if I'm going to strike out, I need to go down swinging. Because if it's called a strike and I don't swing at it, then I look like a fool for not swinging. But I also look like a fool for chasing a pitch that wasn't even a strike, like that pitch right there. What's up, Hoopin? How are ya?
That's foul. Ball inside.
Good. Good. Ready for another day of work in a few minutes? Gotcha.
Foul ball. Ball, that's out.
Well, they're playing good against the Tigers. We'll see how they do against the Yankees. Strike 3, sit down. But this is the kind of series they needed to have against the Tigers. Yeah, not good. Someone was pointing out that Bo just does not look comfortable. He did have that key RBI last night that tied the game for the Mets, but overall, he has just not looked good.
Ball one.
Yeah, but he's playing today.
Nope.
He's playing. He actually just hit a home run.
Ball.
Oh, no. I've been wondering that all season. So your guess is as good as mine. A fastball down the middle that shouldn't have even been down the middle. Yes, I saw that. I think I saw that the Jets are going to play the Titans week 1. So Robert Saleh is going to get to coach against his former team. But that's all I saw. They have a lot more road games this year, or they have more road games than home games this year, so they must have a more home games during the preseason. Yes, but it's a new coach. It's a new coach, so we'll have to see how Lamar Jackson does in that new coach. It's not John Harbaugh that's coaching the Ravens anymore. Yeah, I think that's ridiculous that they have them playing in Australia. That's really ridiculous. The 49ers and, who is it? 49ers against the Rams?
Inside ball.
AJ Ewing got his first home run in the majors today, so that was cool. I just wish my sister, my nephew, and I had been there for it, but unfortunately we are not. Otherwise, we'd be enjoying a great game. I know, but it's all. But what about the American? What about us? You know, the people who actually watch this football game. What? Now we gotta wake up. It's bad enough that they have to wake up so early on Sunday morning just for the London games. I don't understand why now we gotta stay up late for the Australia game. Like that's kind of ridiculous to me. But then again, I see this whole international expansion as really stupid. Not on Sundays. But people are going to church, or some people are going to church on that day. So, what? They're going to watch the game from the pews? Come on. I, for one, have never been in favor of international games because the rest of the world doesn't care. Not except for the Americans who are overseas, they might care. But why should London? Why should people in London or the UK or France or Germany or Australia? Why should they care about the NFL?
No, he beat
Oh my God! I thought. Oh, come on! He was out. You know what? I think the last time I remember the Jets even playing a Sunday night football game was against the Kansas City Chiefs.
ball. That's out.
And that was scheduled because we had Rodgers as our QB, and then he wasn't even playing. So that was what, 2023? What a time. Good, then they can watch it from over there. But do you think Americans are really going to fly to Sydney for a football game? No. And the NFL does London every single year. See, I wouldn't mind if they changed it up
That's the ball.
every now and then. Like one year they would do London, maybe one year, the next year they would go to Mexico City, or I believe so, yeah. But does the average football fan in America do that? Seems like a lot of money and time off to take for just one football game. I think that's ridiculous. I know, but I'm saying that's the problem. I wouldn't mind if they do it every so often, make it special. Because if you do it yearly, then it just becomes a yearly thing, and then people are going to get disinterested. And then all of a sudden, now you're not making as much money.
Nope.
I think they're foolish. You could say hi. You don't have to ask me how I am. You could say hi. I asked you how you were. Yeah, I don't understand why you're getting worried about that. Um, I don't know why you're worried about that, Hoopin. I don't think you should be. Yeah, but I don't see why the Jaguars would want to move to London. No, because you know what I'm doing? That's what I'm doing Sunday mornings. I'm sleeping because I got to work Sunday night and I just worked Saturday night. Well, then I guess you're watching it from work. Then, although I wouldn't recommend that because some jobs they'll fire you for that.
Inside, ball one. That's ball two.
I don't know. I've just really been disinterested in the NFL over the years. Yeah, you could probably argue that that's because my Jets have stunk, and really, what have I looked forward to? Or what have I had to look forward to for NFL seasons? Yeah, exactly. And that's the ball game. So the Mets sweep the Tigers 9-4. I wouldn't say they destroyed them, but yeah, they put up good offensive numbers. Oh, you know what? Because they scored 9, that means the Mets. Ooh, I get free medium fries tomorrow nights. I don't know. There are still aspects of the game that of their game that I have questions about. So it was just a nice sweep. Hope and it might be if the Yankees come in and dominate the Mets, that sweep might be necessary to soften the blow. We'll just have to see how they do against the Yankees. I can't guarantee anything, Hoopin. Sorry. I'm sure that some of the Mets players are motivated to beat the Yankees. After all, there are some former Yankees on the Mets right now. Clay Holmes, Luke Weaver, Devin Williams, Juan Soto.
That's outside.
Except how many times have the Mets gone up against terrible pitchers this year and made them look like freaking Cy Young candidates? I'm just tempering my expectations. But this is a nice turnaround from dismal um what was a dismal April. Oh, okay. Well then they could be going up against Cam Schlittler, who's been pretty good.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Wow. Yeah, even you had me go wide-eyed on that one. Shea Langolier with a good game so far, 2 for 4, two extra base hits, including a home run.
Ball.
Come on, Sosa. One big shot here. We're back in this game. Oh, the ABS strikeout. Well, we'll see we're not going to see how Max Fried does against the Mets because, like Champ said, he already pitched today. So he's not going to be seen for the series. Son of a gun, you're kidding. Cutter cut too much over, didn't cut enough. That's what happened. That cutter basically hung over the middle of the plate. Yes, at Citi Field. I would not say easy. The Yankees have been very good this year. 26-15, I think I saw their record at. Strike 3, sit down. No, I can't. I can't. I'm working. I work overnights. I have no time.
Ball, that's inside. Yep, that ball went out.
No, because I already took the day off for yesterday thinking I was going to go to today's game. But I didn't go. You're going to Dodgers versus Phillies? July 21st. The only game that I'm planning to go to at currently is the Mets Blue Jays second game in Toronto. That's it. I really have no interest in going to any other game this year if things continue badly for the Mets. If I want to see the Judge, I could go to Yankee Stadium. You know what's funny? I sent an Instagram reel to my sister that was basically a father explaining to his infant son or infant daughter. I couldn't really tell the gender. I think it was a son, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But he was explaining to his child why it's better to be a Mets fan than a Yankees fan. So I just found it hilarious, and I was I was telling her we need to do that. We don't have to do that with Bo, my nephew, but we should do it for my other nephew, Wesley. Because I got to compete against Yankee fans on his other side of the family, my brother-in-law's family. They're all Yankee fans. Uh, if we're talking New York City, I would say Aaron Judge because he's such an icon here
Ball one.
that it would be Judge. But if we were going everywhere else, Otani, I'd say Otani.
Ball, that's just out.
Oh wow, Shea Langolier is 4 for 4. Holy cow! But if you're talking New York City, that's all Judge territory. All right, GG's to my opponent. Yeah, true that. I guess it's a good thing my opponent hit that home run with Ellie De La Cruz, the second one, that is. Because if not, I would have tied the game, or the game would be tied. All right, I don't know if I had enough to be able to get to. Although I could have checked out the multiplayer program while I was there. Yeah. Which player is worth better? Probably Otani, because Otani can pitch and he can hit. Yeah, I did get the strikeouts. Okay. Barely, because I see here it was 50. So that last strikeout I got with Helsley, that was what got me to 50. Mm, I mean, Lindor is hurt right now, and aside from 2024, the second half, the three quarters of 2024, he really hasn't been all that here in New York. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but I mean, I would definitely put some players above him. Definitely Judge. All right, I would definitely put Judge above him. Um, Juan Soto, because Soto, don't forget, last year nearly had a 440. Craig Kimbrell is the Mets closer. I don't think so. Oh, Soler is superfractored, so that means I get to take him out. Now I just gotta put someone else in there. Let's see, who would be a good DH? Maybe Carlos Delgado. He's got a lot of power. Do Santander, and he would be a switchy. Yeah, let's do Santander at DH. Otani not hitting. I don't think that would make Otani. I think that's what makes Otani special. The fact that he can hit and pitch. So I don't think he should give it up if he's gonna if that's what keeps winning him MVP awards. Like he should continue to do that. Oh God, what do you mean? How he sets it up? Well, let that be Robert's decision. I mean, is it really badly affecting the Dodgers right now? I don't think so. Strike three, sit down. Right, but is it affecting the Dodgers as a whole? Because right now they have the best record. I mean, no team is ever going to go 162-0. That's just the reality. Okay, so you got that. Whatever works, works. Listen, as a Mets fan, I'll take whatever the Dodgers have. I'll take it because they have the best record. So I'll take that. Yeah, and the Mets scored 3. I'll take 4.
Out on the tag.
Darn it. Okay, so they scored 9 against the Tigers. Like it's going to be different against the Yankees probably. Just yesterday they scored only 3 runs against the Tigers.
That's a ball.
Okay, so it's a bad stretch. The Mets, did they lose 12 in a row? Why? The Mets lost 1 against the Giants. I think wasn't it the first game that they lost? Losing happens in baseball.
Ball.
Okay, so let that be up to Dave Roberts if he wants to do it. But as far as I'm concerned, the fact that he's got back-to-back World Series championships, I wouldn't question anything that man does. Okay, so trade deadline is what, 2 months away? 2 months. Plenty of time for players to figure it out.
No. Inside.
I'm really shocked by this. I'm really shocked that I have Dodgers fans who are complaining about what the lineup looks like. Coming off of back-to-back World Series championships. I'll take that and never complain about the lineup.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Is that ball 4? That was ball 4. It's hard to tell. Maybe he just needs better coaching. I mean, you never know how someone's going to do when they change uniforms.
Ball.
You know, suddenly a guy gets put on a good team. All of a sudden, they turn around. Attaboy Sosa. Honestly, Bo may be traded from the Mets. He may be traded.
Did he go?
Hey, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And the Dodgers have finished the best in the last 2 years, so.
Ball.
And last year, I want to remind you that they were in the wild card round against the Reds in last year's playoffs, and then they went on their hot playoff run and won the World Series despite being down 3-1 to the Toronto Blue, or 3-2 to the Toronto Blue Jays, with the series heading back to Toronto. So to me, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. Probably one of the more exciting World Series that I've seen. Would you like to be on the pace that the Mets are on? Because they're on pace for 100 losses this year. So if you'd rather have that pace, we'll give that to you.
All one.
Exactly. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, but then we'd have no one for first. We have nobody for first. And we don't know when we're getting Jorge Polanco back. So that option is completely out. We don't have Jared Young. He can't play first base for us. And we have nobody in the minors who can play first for us that's MLB ready. So I think the Mets are just stuck with Vientos. I really do think that they're going to trade Bo, though. If they don't pick it back up, I mean, they've already talked about trading away Freddie Peralta. No, it doesn't.
Outside. That's a ball.
Betts can't play third base. Except we're going to get Lindor back at some point.
Hey!
Except he plays third base for us. Which I don't necessarily agree with, but that's just where we put him. No. Strike 3. Sit down. I thought Hae-Sung Kim just had a home run for you guys or something like that. Wasn't it like a key home run? Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of Hae-Sung Kim. Maybe I'm thinking of him. Just gonna turn on my AC. I mean, some teams have already done rookie mini camps and everything, but the NFL season does not start until September. Chargers? Well, I guess we'll see. They need to turn it around because they have had nothing. They've gotten to the playoffs, but they haven't even won a playoff game. So they need to do something. I thought I heard some former player call out the Chargers for not winning a playoff game or something like that. I forget who it was. I mean, they're not going to have Patrick Mahomes until December, I want to say. So they've got they're going to have their work cut out for them. Yeah, I've never really cared for Taylor Swift's music, so I don't really care if Travis Kelce is on there or not. It's not going to make me want to listen to it any more than I currently do. Strike 3, sit down. I mean, the NFL is going to keep this going until they get her to perform at a Super Bowl, and then they'll kick her to the curb, probably kick Travis Kelce to the curb, and then the whole thing is probably going to fall apart. That's it. But the NFL makes its money. Nah, I'm good. I just hope that for me, I just want to see my Jets continue building around. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Once she got involved, the numbers went up for the NFL. I wouldn't doubt that at all. What do you mean the problem? What problem are you referring to?
Be safe.
Not making the playoffs? No, I think it was Patrick Mahomes' injury that was the problem. Listen, the Chiefs were making the playoffs before Taylor Swift got there, and they made the playoffs even when she was there. In fact, I think the Chiefs even made the Super Bowl. They didn't win it, but they did make it, so I don't know. You ask Chief fans, they care. I mean, I'm just from the Jets. I want to see 5 wins. That's like a 2-win improvement from last year. So if they can get 5 wins, then I say Aaron Glenn can continue to coach. But if they get anything below that, they should not. Aaron Glenn should not even be the head coach anymore. He needs to be fired if he can't win 5 games. Ugh. And then that way, when you get a new coach in, then he can select whatever GM or whatever quarterback he wants. One that's going to fit his style. My opponent is out of here. Got a deluxe choice pack. If I pitch another 9 innings, then I can get Freddie Freeman. I need 19 more hits, though, for that mission. So that's going to be a ways away. Going to be close with the parallel XP. Put me in a ball in is a habit and 2,500 subs. That'd be nice. All right, Hopin. Good talking to you. Excuse me. Mike Napoli again. Look, they're off to a good, a nice May, which is good. They needed it, but we'll see how they do for the rest of the season. Oh, okay. Whatever. I get it. Life happens. Hello, Bobby on deck. Um, I only do 1v1s if you redeem it. It's a channel reward. And you can earn channel points by tuning into my stream. You can also give me a follow here on Twitch, and then you can continue following. Awesome. So just stick in my stream. Well, you need to do more than that. The channel reward is 6,000 points. And you need to redeem that for, nope, not even 3 innings. No, that's just my rules. Because that's how I keep it fair for everybody. Because once you ask and I fulfill your asking, then someone else is gonna be like, well, I want to play a 1v1 too. And then suddenly I gotta start doing it for everybody. So this is how I keep it fair. Okay? And that's more than usually what I get. So I appreciate the 6 people who are in here. Dude, he's not gonna, there's no way to transfer channel points to you. No, I just have more important things to do, like play online. Trying to do the multiplayer program. That's what my title stream says, right? And a 1v1, that takes time away from me. then redeem it. If you have enough channel points, you can redeem it. But that's how I keep it fair. Should have a channel, a little bubble thing that's at the bottom left hand corner of the chat. When you hover over it, it should say channel points. So you click on that. And then you're going to go down, and it's going to be the most expensive one. 6,000. Play with or against me in MLB The Show. Nope, channel points are free. You just got to stay in here if you want to earn channel points. Okay. That's why I tell them every time, you want to play me, you redeem it via channel points. Besides, I'm doing something right now. Because they probably look at me and say, "Oh, I stink. Let me go up against him so I can earn an easy win." Yep, it was a good win. A nice sweep. I dove. Yeah, it does happen to a number of people. I've had my fair share. So, you just see it a lot with me because you're in here a lot. I mean, I can't imagine how many times people go into Coog's 46 streams whenever he streams and is like, 1v1 me. Got him.
That's a ball.
And the thing is, there's no channel points for or I don't know how he normally does it. But yeah, I'm not surprised. And I'm sure that happens a lot with the top streamers. Major Mangoes, I'm sure she gets a lot. I'm sure Twin Gaming gets a lot. I'm sure Kevin Godey gets some. You know, Great diving stop there. Mm. So really, what I do is really a rare thing, allowing viewers to go up against me. Even though I jacked up the price for this year, make it 6,000. Nice. I don't even know how I made contact there. Ah, too far behind. But at least I got a run. Mm.
Ball one.
Ooh, I was worried there for a second.
Pull, that's inside.
Ah, I don't know if that would have been a strike, probably if I didn't swing, but swing made it made it certain. But Michael Young is going to make that certain. It's out of here. So Michael Young with the home run, beautiful.
Ball inside.
Beautiful. What is my opponent doing? Yes, I know that. I checked, and but I'm not gonna play those, or I'm not gonna stream those on stream. I'm gonna do those offline or off stream. Even if it just clips it, it's like that's a strikeout. Or that's a strike. Just need to do those, then I'll have Jackie and another voucher towards 99 Mickey. But I didn't see Jackie in the collection. Does he even count towards Miggy? I have to check that when I get back or get out of this game because that's never been clear to me. Because I thought I looked and it didn't have Jackie there. Strike 3, sit down. Wow, what a play. Brian Dozier. Wow, that's a home run? Dang. All right, fair game. Good thing that Dozier made that diving stop. Otherwise, it would be a tie game right now. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the milestone collection. Ah, yeah, you're right. So you already have like Sean Figgins or Troy Tulowitzki. Well, no, you told me you're missing a comment player for the Red Sox, so you can't have Troy. Well, then you're gonna need um, Sean Figgins, and I think he's the entire AL West. So you're gonna have to get that done. And honestly, that might be the cheapest out of all the division collections. All right, so no more throwing the fastball low and in because that's clearly where my opponent is looking.
Nope. That's inside. That ball's foul.
Excuse me. Damn, I'm pretty tired. Maybe I should rest for a little while once I'm done with my stream. You know, got to get back on an overnight sleep schedule. Hmm.
Strike two.
Oh. Attaboy Trout.
Ball one.
Come on, get over that wall. Get over it. Get over it. Yes, sir. Anthony Santander. First home run already paying dividends.
Ball extra two. Ball extra.
And Ian Happ with the home run. Back-to-back homers.
Nope, that's a ball.
Oh, man, that was a slider over the middle. I am lucky on that one.
He's out.
Got him. Woo. Strike three, sit down. Ah, man. Santander, jeez. Well, mine homered, I guess his homered twice. That's the second home run I've given up to Santander. Okay. All right. We got out of it. I mean, not without damage, but we did get out of it.
Nope.
on top of it. That's okay.
Ball.
I don't think I don't think Brian Dozier needed to jump throw there, but I guess whatever works, right?
Ball one.
On dancing? Really? Right before a home run. All right. So now we got a tie game once again. Literally the same stat line: 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors for both me and my opponent.
Ball.
All right, gonna take out Robleski and bring in Kimbrel. And Michael Young crushes another one. Holy mackerel.
Inside ball one.
And at least that one was a perfect that was rewarded. But why couldn't I get that kind of a result from the other perfects that I had? Not in this game, but in previous games that I've played. Because that would have been nice. Just saying. Let's go! Ian Happ with the home run. Puts us up 8-5. Probably shouldn't have been a home run, but hey, I guess leave a sweeper over the middle. You're asking for trouble. Not that I'm saying my opponent did that on purpose. but still, that sweeper was left hanging. Strike three, sit down.
Ball, that's out.
Ooh, I left that slider hanging. I'm pretty much lucky he didn't. My opponent didn't take it hit a long way because it should have been. So the slider, my opponent misses on, but the fastball right on top of that, gonna drive it the other way for a home run. Okay. Cute. But good thing I hit that home run with Michael Young. Because right now the only thing that's separating me from my opponent is the home run with Ian Happ, the 2-run homer. Strike three, sit down.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Nice. All right. So we only have one more inning to pitch through. Can we hold the lead?
Ball, in. Nope, that's inside.
First to third on a single. Love to see it. And we'll get that run right back. Thank you. See, that's a case where I would have just let the ball land foul. Because at least the run wouldn't have scored. Michael Young, have a freaking day. 4 for 5. Holy mackerel. 2 home runs, too. Not much wrong that Young can do in this game. I mean, Duran really hasn't been the best for me in terms of being a closer. Thank you. Thank you, Sosa. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's out.
There we go. All right, GG's to my opponent. Hard fought game. And they even took the lead against me. Just gave up 2 many home runs to Ian Happ and Michael Young. No doubt the stars of the game. Santander had a home run too. Trout got on base. 15 hits for me, and my opponent had 11. Wow. This was an offensive slobber knocker. All right, we got Freddie. And we got the ball in his habit back, so not only that, we got 2,500 stubs too. Oh, we are 4 hits away. 4. Well, I can get that. That's no problem. That'll just give me another 15,000 XP. And I need 3 more runs, and that'll get me to 110, which will give me the Premier Choice back. I know I got the Parallel XP already. Jaron Duran. Jaron Duran. Excuse me. Ooh, that's a new Mariners card. Sorry, that's my phone going off. I think my sisters are texting the group chat again. Oh, it's little baby Wesley. Hi, Wesley. Ooh, that's live series. Whoops. I meant to go to Legends and yeah. Collect Freddie. Now I just need one more guy. We could do Craig Nettles. I think he's the Yankees live series collect reward. Because Annabelle is the AL Central, and that's going to be expensive for me because that's both Jose Ramirez and Tarek Skubal. I mean, at least Judge. Well, Judge would cost me. No, actually, Sanchez would be more practical for me because at least Skubal is. Yeah, Skubal and Jose are. Skubal and Ramirez are actually much cheaper for me. All right, so what did we need? We needed 4 more hits, and then parallel XP, we're not going to be able to do that. 3 more runs. So 4 more hits, 3 more runs. I think I could do that. At least get some hits. Oh, God. Not Yamamoto. Oh, they don't even have my record? Really? Wow, I am surprised by that. Attaboy Santon there. There's one. And he's out. I got too greedy. Oh wait, didn't Ian Happ, wasn't he super fractured? Oh shoot. I think he was. Oops. Oh well, I'll just take him out after this game. It's fine. Well, I'm gonna have a hard time trying to find another batter or another left fielder like him. Strike three, sit down. Perfect route to the ball. I'm wondering if Trout even broke a sweat. Strike three, sit down. All right, at least the curveball didn't get hit a long way. Yeah, I knew Ian Happ was super fractured. Not that that seems to make a difference in that at bat. Brian Dozier? Yes, sir! Brian Dozier with the home run. Hey, I'll take it. I mean, that curveball has been hanging. I've been lucky the few times that I have thrown it. Safe. Let's go. What a double play. 3 unassisted double play. Or, I'm sorry, not a 3. That was actually a 5. 5 unassisted double play. But the thing is now, can I take advantage of that mistake? That mental lapse in base running? I made that too easy. Actually, I think it was Harper that had the home run on that splitter in the first inning. So I gotta be careful. Strike 3, sit down.
Ball. No, ball.
Nope. I was gonna send Trout to first, or to second, but I said no because I learned my lesson from Santander's double
That's a ball.
or attempted double.
Ball.
Well, better strikeout than a double play.
Hee-haw.
This would be a great time to get that get a home run here. Get the third run. Get the fourth hit. Okay, never mind. Shea Langolier is just going to drive Trout in with an RBI single. So now if we want the third run, we're going to have to earn it. But at least we got the 4 hits. I told you I could do it. I told you. Cool Papa Bella is 125 speed. Okay. Is one of the moments trying to throw out Cool Papa Bell? So we got to drive him in. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for informing me of that. It's getting a little cold in here.
That's low. That's a ball.
There we go. Just do a fan.
That's inside. Low.
Wow. Yeah, that's bizarre to me. I think I'd be saying thank you. If someone had 99 pool holes, I'd be like, thank you.
Hee-haw!
Hey, there you go.
Hut!
Well, it just means 2 full games, 2 full 9-inning games, and you can have it done. Or are you done for the day? How? Maybe I'm becoming a little too predictable. Okay. All right. Yamamoto stinks. I really shouldn't have him in my lineup or in my rotation anymore. Wow, dude, we're replaying? Come on. What? How? You see where that ball is, right? Or where that ball was? Out of the zone. Shouldn't have even been a home run. What the heck? That should have been the result. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a horrible, horrible inning.
Hey!
All right, I might be able to get my 1 run here, or the 1 run that I need right here, and I will. But Mike Trout's going to advance to third, so there we go. What I needed to accomplish, I accomplished.
Hot one! Ball.
Wow, how did I hit that?
Nope, ball.
And there's the double play ball that he was looking for. But we did get another run in, so there's that. Wow. Yeah, I gotta take the sure out at first. But why? Like, why would you not try to swing with Bobby Witt Jr.?
Ball, outside. Nope, ball.
Dang. I thought for sure that was gonna drop for a hit, but it didn't.
Ball.
Alrighty. Just gotta take it one inning at a time. Gotta be smart. Make sure that we get our hits, get our base runners, and do whatever we can to drive them in. Go, Michael Young. Go, 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 go. Should we try for 2, 3? Yes, we're going for 3. Why not? Yes, sir. Michael Young with a triple. Wow. Unfortunately, Trout wasn't able to help there, but that doesn't mean Santander can't. So they're going to walk him to face Ian Happ.
Outside. That's a ball.
Well, probably set up the double play ball. That's what they're probably doing.
Ball.
Let's go. See? Sometimes that's all we need. Just got to be smart, play fundamental baseball, and let the chips fall where they may.
Ball. Out.
And let them go up against Mickey Moniak here. Okay, he can also go up against Kyle Schwarber, too. Now I'll take him out. Put in Jansen. Okay. Yeah, I left that hanging, honestly. I'm surprised it wasn't hit a long way. But it is going to go over the wall for a ground rule double, so. Nice. All right, last chance here. Raleigh fingers. It's all right, Sosa. Maybe Buck Leonard can come through.
Ball.
I would like to get that ninth inning pitched, if I can. Wow, it barely clipped the edge of the strike zone, yet that's a strike. Come on. That I understand being a strike. That sinker, fine. I agree with that. But that other pitch, like, no, come on. All right, so Correa's going to keep us alive, at least for now. Let's go! Oh my gosh, we may have a shot here. If Trout can come through. Dang. Oh well, GG's to my opponent. You know what? That was a hard-fought game. Definitely a pleasure to get that one in. At the end of the day, I got 5 hits, or 5 runs on 12 hits. Not too bad. Unfortunately, I came up one short, but it's okay. Ooh, I guess Cityscapes Deluxe pack, probably from the the XP reward path and the Premier pack, which is from the multiplayer program, which only leaves Bryce Harper as the next reward. Wow, 110. Holy cow. Didn't get too many strikeouts there. Parallel XP, maybe? It's possible. It's possible that I could get that in the next game. And don't forget, I get, what? Only 7, but I pitched 8. Okay, that's a glitch, I think. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Yep, just as I predicted, it came from the XP reward path. So we're making pretty good progress here, I gotta say. You know, we're not too far away from Corbin Burns. What do we do here? I think the move here is to do the Jackie Robinson one, because then at least if I get 2 of them, then all I need are the 3 storylines guys, and then I'm done. Of course. Of freaking course. Well, at least I'm gonna make pretty good pretty good, over 10,000 stubs just on that pack. Oh, hold on. Let me do something here real quick. Okay. Now let's go over here and let's take out Ian Happ because he's now done. So who can we put here for left field? Monte Irvin never did well for me online. Actually, yeah, because he may have had a solid batting average, but on base plus slugging is like 632, so not really good. So I don't know if I want to go Monte Irvin. Bellinger is super fractured though, so I can't go with him either. We'll go Mickey Moniak because I want that speed out there. How much power does he have? Ooh. Okay. Oh, Dylan Cease is also super fractured, so I got to take him out. Let's see. Who can we go with? I say we go Clay Buchholz. I mean, I do have Garrett Anderson here, but he's really only. I mean, he's just. I really want this speed. You know what? I don't mind Mickey Moniak being my my cleanup hitter. I don't mind that at all. Wasn't there? Oh yeah, Johnny Bench. Okay, so if I were to if I were to sell him, no, wouldn't be worth it. You know, guys, I'm really just trying to buy time here because I don't want to. I'm not hopping into another game. I guess I can see like what my progress is in terms of like who's my next super fractured. It would be Trout because he's at 352, and then Jansen's at 796. So Trout would look to be the next super fractured guy. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give an upgrade to get one of the mods here for Ian Happ. Really? Only a +3? Alright. Oops. No, that's not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. Wow, he was one strikeout short. Wow. Give him that diamond mod right there. And then we'll do the same thing for Justin Verlander because we might as well. What up, J-Tag? How are ya? Not too bad. I just did my, oh, I had a second Edward Cabrera? Oh, I better take care of that. I completely forgot I had a second Edward Cabrera. Oops. Well, I already got, I'm actually really good, in a really good spot. I got up to 110K, or, yeah, 110 XP in the program. Yeah, very close. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow I end up even closer. Yeah, especially with the whole, especially with them putting the repeatable innings in for the multiplayer program, it just doesn't make, yeah, it's pretty much pointless. Like, why would I do these missions when all it takes is for me to do this like 4 times? It just makes no sense. So, that's why I'm not doing BR. Not while I'm grinding this program. So, unfortunately, JTAG, it's 6 o'clock. It's time for me to sign off. So, but hey, Mets had a nice win tonight, or today. JTAG, or I'm sorry, Brent AJ Ewing with his home run, his first home run. That was nice. Brett Beatty, he's been turning it on lately. Juan Soto showing his ankle's good, hitting that home run. Marcus Semien with a home run as well. I mean, they were just hitting the long ball today. So, a very nice sweep of the Tigers for the Mets today. Very nice game overall. Honestly, this is a much different team than what we were looking at in April. And I think it's for the better. But I'm just going to end my thoughts there for now because I got to log off. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTV NextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, like I said, great progress today. I started at 65K and now I'm at 110K. So the progress is unbelievable what was able to be achieved today. And I can't wait for tomorrow is going to be new stuff. There's going to be like a new program. Oh yeah, that's right, because I saw them tease it earlier. In fact, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. as I flip through here. I saw them earlier. Yeah, the mural series. That's right. So that they already teased this and they already revealed some of the cards that are going to be part of this, but that's what we can expect tomorrow. So new program, new Diamond Quest, new mini seasons, new event program. I mean, I may just finish out the event program just by grinding or I may just finish out the multiplayer program by doing the event program. So that's what's going to be my focus for tomorrow. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.